people see just me and they assume like, oh, he's just figuring everything out by himself. I'm like, yeah, no, guys, I figured out a way to build a team of people who like fuck with me, and like we may not work together in the sense of like they work for me. It's like we work together and become like, all right, I'll give you gigs, you do this, like whatever, like it makes sense. So yeah, like it's finding people who like resonate with you and like you can work with all the time. That makes sense for you.
100%.
Yeah.
Because that's basically like the filmmaking world.
Yeah.
You know, when you look at movie credits, it's imagine seeing one fucking name.
It's like
for like what Jurassic Park, Steven
Juan
Spielberg
did everything.
Everything. Yeah, that's never the case. There's like this dynamic you create with the people you bring on board, you know.
Yeah.
I used to do both roles of director, DP being photo director photography, so you handle camera and you handle the visual. And then when you're trying to do both, there is that basically like sort of loss of quality because you're trying to
manage
focus
both
on
these,
performance, focus on what's going on in camera, and then focusing on the camera itself and the technicalities and the lighting and the movement and all these things. There's a loss of quality there because there's too much you're focusing on, you know. And once you figure out that reality, and you know, I think similar thing to you where I have this control to the image. Like I see this thing and I kind of like want to capture in a way that's in my head. So I had this control thing for a while. So I was doing those both roles and then realizing like, dude, this is fucking stressful. I'm fucking stressed out. Like I'm setting things up and like I have to break this sort of thing that I'm doing right now because I want to direct at the end of the day. So once I did that, I have like this sort of solid group now that I form every production. And you experiment within that group, you know, bringing other people in and seeing how they do. And like, you know, you go through that sort of trial and tribulations with different people, but it's all teamwork. It's all teamwork based. And it feels so good when you got like that solid unit, you know, and when you're working together, it's like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, because you don't have to worry about what that person's doing.
I just did like a weird
that was
on camera.
Bikes,
that was like a fucking
biking
bike.
thing.
Biking.
Yeah,
It's kind of like
it's Pictionary, I guess.
Gotta go biking sometime. But no, yeah, it's like it's just like a well-oiled machine, you know.
Yeah.
And it feels great when you can just keep turning out like beautiful shit with people that you fuck with. You know?
Because if this person knows what they're doing, you don't have to worry about that whole aspect. You can take your mind off it. So like it works out really good. So,
your mind just gets stronger and flexes like the muscles that you need to.
Yeah, you can focus on things you actually came here to do instead of like I got to worry about what that person's doing because now I don't know if they know what they're doing. Like or they don't know how I work with it.
Yeah,
or like stuff like that. So like